My inaugural skiing expedition unfolded amidst a backdrop of excitement and anticipation, accompanied by my closest companions, Angel, Amy, and Jessica. Our journey whisked us away to the picturesque landscapes of Colorado, where we settled into a charming Airbnb nestled in the heart of Snowmass, just a stone's throw away from the majestic slopes of Aspen Mountain Ski Resort. Prior to this escapade, my experience with snowboarding was rather limited, confined to timid ventures down the bunny hill. Admittedly, my skills were far from polished. Upon our arrival, shrouded in the cloak of nightfall, we wasted no time in venturing out to a local establishment, eager to immerse ourselves in the vibrant ambiance of the town. The following day saw us embarking on our Alpine Odyssey, whisked away by an Uber to the foot of the mountain. Equipped with rental gear procured from the resort, we eagerly set out to conquer the slopes. Initially spared from the throngs of fellow enthusiasts, our first day on the mountain unfolded with relative tranquility. However, as the weekend dawned, the slopes swelled with activity, presenting a formidable challenge. Struggling to find my footing amidst the unforgiving terrain, frustration threatened to overshadow my enthusiasm. It was during one of these moments of exasperation that an unexpected encounter occurred. A fellow traveler, seemingly grappling with similar struggles, extended a friendly gesture of concern. Though unconventional, his attempt at conversation amidst the slopes provided a brief respite from my mounting frustrations. As the day wore on, I found myself locked in a silent battle with the mountain, each descent punctuated by moments of defeat and determination. Yet, amidst the chaos of my internal struggle, a chance encounter sparked a newfound resolve within me. Engulfed by a wave of determination, I surged forward, navigating the slopes with a newfound sense of purpose. However, the tranquility of our mountain retreat was shattered by an unwelcome intrusion in the dead of night. Stirred from my restless slumber by the sound of footsteps, I found myself plunged into a harrowing confrontation with an unknown intruder. Fueled by fear and adrenaline, I summoned the courage to alert the authorities, praying for swift intervention. In the aftermath of this unsettling ordeal, the sanctuary of our Airbnb was compromised, prompting us to seek refuge elsewhere. With our spirits shaken but unbowed, we sought solace in the warmth of camaraderie, venturing forth to explore the surrounding countryside. As the sun set on our mountain retreat, we bid farewell to the slopes, opting to savor our remaining hours in Colorado with a leisurely exploration of the local attractions. And so, with hearts heavy yet spirits uplifted, we reluctantly embarked on our journey homeward, leaving behind the echoes of an unforgettable adventure amidst the snow-capped peaks of Colorado. If you liked this story, subscribe to the channel to stay tuned. As a child, whenever fear gripped me, my father's words echoed in my mind. Fear the living, not the dead, for the living have the power to harm you. These words, imparted to me during moments of apprehension, served as a guiding light through my formative years. Yet, it was in my late teens that I truly grasped the weight of his wisdom, a realization that came amidst tumultuous circumstances. Following my father's tragic demise by his own hand, I found myself thrust into a whirlwind of emotions. Amidst the turmoil, a beacon of stability emerged in the form of an inheritance, a legacy left behind by my departed father. At the time of his passing, my parents owned a quaint cabin nestled in the serene wilderness of Oregon, near the majestic Mount Bachelor. However, the burden of financial strain loomed large, prompting my mother to contemplate selling the cabin. With the imminent sale looming on the horizon, the cabin stood vacant, its halls devoid of laughter and warmth. Sensing an opportunity for solace amidst the chaos of my reality, I made the impulsive decision to escape to the sanctuary of the cabin. With my faithful companion, Midnight, by my side, I embarked on a journey of self-discovery, seeking refuge in the familiar embrace of the mountains. The initial days at the cabin passed without incident, the serenity of the surroundings offering respite from the storms raging within. Days melted into nights, each moment marked by the simple pleasures of snowboarding, gaming, and communing with nature. Yet, amidst the tranquility, a sinister undercurrent began to manifest, shattering the illusion of peace. In the vast expanse of the wilderness, 2 neighboring cabins stood silent, their occupants absent, their presence reduced to mere echoes in the wind. It was amidst this backdrop of solitude that the first whispers of unease crept into my consciousness. The pristine snow, once a symbol of purity, now bore the imprint of unfamiliar footprints, casting a shadow of doubt upon the tranquility of the surroundings. As dusk descended upon the land, a palpable sense of unease enveloped me, a premonition of impending doom. Midnight, my ever-faithful companion, sensed the tension in the air, his instincts attuned to the slightest hint of danger. Yet, it was not until the dead of night that the true extent of the terror unfurled its dark wings. The rhythmic cadence of hooves upon the roof shattered the stillness of the night, sending shivers down my spine. With trembling hands, I ventured onto the balcony, a beacon of defiance amidst the encroaching darkness. What awaited me in the shadows defied all rational explanation. A grotesque figure, perched amidst the boughs, its elongated limbs reaching out like gnarled tendrils of despair. In that moment of visceral terror, a cacophony of doubts assailed my senses, each whispering a different truth. Yet, amidst the chaos, a voice, faint yet resolute, rose above the fray, a testament to my father's enduring wisdom. With every fiber of my being, I resisted the siren call of the unknown, retreating into the safety of the cabin's embrace. As dawn broke upon the horizon, I gathered my belongings, eager to leave behind the shadows that lingered in the wake of the night's terrors. With midnight at my side, I departed from that cursed sanctuary, leaving behind the echoes of a nightmare that still haunted my dreams. My family possesses a property in Vermont, a haven we frequent during the winter months for skiing and snowboarding. Nestled atop a hill ensconced by woods, our retreat boasts a serene isolation. The nearest neighbors reside up the road, their homes obscured from view by the natural splendor that envelops our domain. A spacious shed stands sentinel outside, housing an assortment of snowboarding gear and tools for general lawn care. We diligently secure the shed when absent, yet during our visits we leave it unlocked, trusting in the tranquility of our surroundings. The main house, a comfortably sized abode, spans 3 floors, with the loft master bedroom reserved for my parents, off limits to my siblings and me. On a particular weekend, I planned a trip to the cabin with Melissa, a friend eager to learn snowboarding for the first time. With beginner boards and all requisite gear readily available, courtesy of our well-stocked property, I saw an opportunity to impart some basic skills before venturing to the mountain. Our improvised slope, carved into the hillside's steep contours, provided an ideal training ground. As we donned our gear and embarked on our descent, I guided Melissa through the fundamental movements. Though her initial attempts ended predictably with falls, her determination remained unyielding. With each descent, she showed improvement, her resolve unshaken by adversity. Yet, amidst our exertions, an unexpected interruption pierced the tranquil ambiance. A disembodied male voice echoed from the depths of the woods, disrupting our concentration. Bewildered, we scanned the surrounding forest, finding no trace of the mysterious caller. Despite our unease, we attributed the incident to a passing hiker, a rational explanation in an otherwise idyllic setting. Undeterred, we continued with our plans, enjoying a leisurely visit to a nearby diner and stocking up on essentials for our stay. As twilight descended, we retreated to the warmth of the house, content to spend the evening indoors. However, our tranquility was short-lived, shattered by an eerie disturbance that echoed through the stillness of the night. The sound of footsteps crunching in the snow, coupled with an inexplicable sense of unease, sent shivers down our spines. With bated breath, we listened, the crackling fire failing to drown out the unsettling noises that emanated from outside. Fearing the worst, I ventured to investigate, my senses heightened by the palpable tension that hung in the air. The sight that greeted me filled me with dread, a figure cloaked in darkness, fleeing into the woods. My attempts to pursue the intruder proved futile, leaving me to ponder the implications of the chilling encounter. With dawn's arrival, we took stock of our surroundings, discovering evidence of nocturnal trespass. an ominous harbinger of the dangers that lurked in the shadows. Despite our apprehensions, we resolved to make the most of our remaining time, spending the day on the slopes, where Melissa's newfound skills blossomed with each run. Yet, even amidst the exhilaration of the mountain, the specter of the previous night's events loomed large, casting a shadow over our endeavors. As night descended once more, we sought solace within the confines of the house, wary of the darkness that cloaked the world outside. Yet our respite proved fleeting, as a haunting cry pierced the silence, sending shivers down our spines. Huddled together in fear, we remained vigilant, the night's terrors a stark reminder of the perils that lurked beyond our sanctuary. With the first light of dawn, we hastily packed our belongings, eager to leave behind the specter of fear that haunted our retreat. Though our departure marked an end to our ordeal, the memory of those harrowing nights lingered, a reminder of the fragility of our sense of security in the wilderness.